From Noxie sharing information with us concerning the prefabs in Hytale, up to the recent tweets by him and that lovely Hytale Yule Log video, we can now close off our 2019 and go into the new year with yet another Hytale news video. As always, you can now support our channel by clicking the join button or the very first link in the description. For as little as $2, you can get some sweet, exciting perks, including Discord roles and exclusive videos, early access to videos, and much, much more. But, as usual, my name is VenDyer, and let's just jump right into this video, shall we? Starting off, just this last week, Noxie replied to a Reddit post where someone was suggesting that it would be a great idea if Hytale's prefabs included builds like that castle that we can see in the Zone 1 plains. Another Reddit member replied to that, saying that it would kill the fun of creativity, though Noxie responded to this comment with the following. This is exactly right. While the technical capacity exists for such things to be prefabs, having it actually appear in the game main world would rob the world of being yours. That is to say, why would you ever want to build a humble home when the Taj Mahal is in your view distance? Players should not be intimidated or made to feel inadequate build skill-wise because of naturally occurring prefabs. We honestly couldn't agree more. Many mod packs that we get to experience in Minecraft suffer from this same problem because they generate these crazy big random builds. And like Noxie said, why would you build a base when you have this massive intimidating structure in your view distance? He goes even further and says, it's part of why, as a design space, prefabs will often be ruins or other broken things. A lot of the time we actively talk within the team about prefab complexity. And there have been occasions where we've had to tell our super talented builders to actually tone it down, which they very much have been doing an excellent job of. All gloves are off though the minute you step inside a portal. Our build team is going to be flexing their creative strength. Now on to a more recent tweet, Noxie shares with us another hint that something exciting is coming very soon. 2020 is here, back to work everyone. Excited to continue to serve the Hytale community. Some crazy stuff coming up. Always appreciate and thankful to be part of the Hypixel Studios team. Let's rock this. With the Hypixel Studios team back at work from the holidays, can we maybe expect a blog post pretty soon? And what may such a blog post contain, if it is said that crazy stuff is on the way? I mean, yeah, we here at Hytale News, we honestly just can't wait to see what they have in store for us. Noxie has this great way of making us feel excited for what is to come, and of course, for what we can create in Hytale. I think the possibilities are going to be endless and improve on creative aspects of the game that we didn't have before. With that said, the festive season just came to pass, and with it came the new Hytale Holiday Yule Log video. You are in for a treat as soon as you load this video up, as the official Hytale soundtrack titled Old Craft, composed by Oscar Garvin, from Hytale's Adventure Mode plays in the background. This soundtrack keeps the sense of adventure that Hytale wants to convey, and usually does with their other soundtracks. With just a dash of chimes and bells ringing, they make this stick with the Christmas theme that they also want to go for, and it definitely fits. I don't know about you guys, but I love this soundtrack already just a couple seconds in. Next, we dive into the actual scene in this video. You can just feel the warmth of it with its cozy fireplace and festive decorations placed all over the room. We can also immediately take note of the huge Christmas tree and stack of presents on the right side of this room, but we don't skip over the stockings, wreath, and Santa hats that decorates the fireplace either. Once Hytale is released, I'm definitely recreating this scene in my homes for the holidays. But besides just festive decorations, we can also see some of our favorite pets from Hytale in this video too. The little detail of the adorable cat sleeping on top of the bookshelves, and the two dogs happily laying in front of the fireplace, it really adds to the atmosphere of the room that they're in. The little Quebec that peeks out behind the presents, it's also another detail that we are absolutely adoring. Before we move on to our next and final segments, we'd love to give a quick shout out to our good friends over at Shockbyte Hosting. While we are all waiting for Hytale, why not go pick up a server for yourself and play some classic Minecraft with friends? Shockbyte has 24/7 support and cheap prices for as low as $2.50 per gigabyte. So if you're interested, you can purchase a server with the code HytaleNews for 25% off by using the link in the description. Now our final segment today is another theory that is brought to all of us by none other than BioLucker. This time the theory will revolve around the world of Orbis and its past, perhaps even relating to a war that happened long ago. Let's look into that. Although very little has been revealed about the Hytale lore and its story, the amount of concept art and pictures that we have been provided with gives us quite a bit of information to work with and try and figure out an explanation of why the Hytale world seems to be in a disarrayed state. One of the few things that you may notice after examining some screenshots is that there are quite a lot of ruins, abandoned buildings, and dungeons scattered around the world. These buildings also seem to be populated by the undead or other creatures that claim them as their home. This is in fact the case with the goblins. Although it is a possibility, we can't say for sure that these creatures built those structures, as they look old and crumbling in most of the areas. Zone 4, for example, is called the Devastated Lands, as if they were a more habitable place on the surface. Even though we don't have many screenshots of Zone 4's surface, in the ones we do have of it, we can more or less see what it could possibly look like. In some of the ruins of the towns, undead skeletons are equipped with armor that have Gaia-related iconography on them, all of which may suggest that all of the different zones were once populated by a big civilization, capable of making buildings around the world. Somehow, these civilizations have been decimated, or possibly even turned into undead by some conflict of the past. Another thing that's quite interesting, and may suggest that something like this in fact happened in the past, could lie in some of the concept art of Gaia's temple. In this concept art of her temple, that's on the screen right now, you can see the structure is in shambles, and Gaia deep in slumber, as if she used a great deal of her power in order to fight back whatever it is that left Zone 4 broken and in ruins. All of these clues may suggest that Varen once tried to invade Orbis. There might have been a great war against the evil that drove Varen and his forces away, but left Zone 4 and its civilization in complete ruins and chaos. This also could have weakened Gaia so much that she had to retreat to her temple in order to rest and regain her powers. This might have led to a period of peace, but after a while, Varen would have regained his forces and slowly started invading Orbis again, as this time Gaia can't protect it in her weakened state. Although a previous conflict between Varen and Gaia is just a theory, it is also true that the world of Orbis shows evidence of previous conflicts, and that something big had to happen in order to leave a whole zone devastated, and Gaia in such a weakened state in her crumbling temple. Anyways, that's all we have for today's Hytale news video. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and leave us a like if you enjoyed the video. Please share with us all of your theories and comments, what you might have thought about possible wars and conflicts in the past, possible new prefabs that are going to be released, you name it, we want to read it. Follow us on our Twitter at Hytale News YouTube for all things related to Hytale, and join our main Hytale News Discord server by clicking the link in the description to partake in discussions and events. Anyways, my name is VenDyer, and I wish everyone a belated Happy New Year's, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, guys.